Good afternoon. I saw this book here by Jane E M Crosbie, a local writer. I think she comes from Donaghadee. And saw it in Tesco's and had to have it. Can't say that of too many books, I have to say. But it's called Famous Folk from County Down. And it catalogues the life stories of people who have influenced us in so many ways. People who are all dead and who have influenced us in so many ways. It costs about £12. So let's see who you get. I've started reading it. It's very, very easy to read. It's interesting. The author S has done her homework. It's in bite-sized chunks, so you get something like 8 or 9 pages on each person. So you get Hans Sloane, you get Rollo Gillespie, you get Harry Ferguson, Dr. Elizabeth Gould Bell, Paddy Mayne, Otley Patterson, Thomas Andrews, Frank Pantridge, Freeman Willscroft, who I don't know about at all, never heard of him, C.S. Lewis, Patrick Bronte, Margaret Byers, St. Patrick and the Early Saints, Amy Carmichael, Sir James Martin, Major General Robert Ross, don't know him either, George Best and Lord Castlereagh. I have to admit I don't know Dr. Elizabeth Gould Bell either. But I know all the rest of them. And I've done videos on some of them. In fact, most of them. So, very, very readable. And for £12, this wee book is very well worth having. What does it say on the blurb on the back? Did you know that the man who invented milk chocolate was from Killalay? Yes, I did. That a man from Ross River once burned down the USA's White House and Capitol building? No, I didn't. That if you had a heart attack and were saved by paramedics, you probably owe your life to a man from Hillsborough? Yes, I did know that. No, then you need to read this book. From heroic soldiers to saints and missionaries, from gifted authors, musicians to brilliant inventors and engineers. For a small county in a small country on the edge of Europe, County Down has spawned more than its fair share of men and women who have influenced not only the world in which they lived themselves, but in many cases the world in which we live today. Inside, local author Jane Crosbie brings you the stories of these famous folk in her relaxed, informative style. Although they achieved recognition and fame in many different fields, one thing they all had in common: they were all famous folk from County Down. And it's published by Ballyhay Books. And I am well into it. I find this fascinating, and it actually encourages me to go back to places like Cumber, County Down, the town square where the statue to Rollo Gillespie is, and redo my video, because she has provided an awful lot of facts about this gentleman in particular. And if she's provided an awful lot of facts that I didn't know back then, she's probably got an awful lot of facts about other personalities that I've done videos on as well. So I'm finding this very, very interesting, and I'll recommend it to you. I'd thoroughly recommend it to you. So get down to Tesco's and find out about the famous folk from County Down by Jane E Crosbie.